If you aim for nothing, you're going to hit it every time. Hey, what's up? I'm Marc Scott. Thanks for checking out another voiceover tip. Never want to miss one of these tips? You know what you have to do. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. You're going to get notified every time a new tip video gets posted. You can also sign up for my newsletter at marcscottcoaching.com, and I'll send it right straight to your inbox. So here we are in 2022, yet another new year. Maybe you've set some resolutions for yourself, maybe you haven't, but I want to talk to you about goals. I think that goals are a step above a resolution. People set New Year's resolutions all the time. We all say we're going to lose weight, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. We start out the year with the best of intentions, and for the vast majority of people, like 90% of them, by February, it's all gone. We've forgotten, we've given up, we've moved on, we're doing something different, heading in a different direction. That's why resolutions don't work. But I do think that you need to set goals for your voiceover business. I think without goals, how do you measure whether or not you are progressing? Without goals, how do you know whether or not you're getting closer to the things that you ultimately think you want to accomplish? Without goals, you can't track your success. So I hope that you are going to take some time in January to figure out exactly what it is that you want to accomplish this year. Now, I recently did a podcast and it was titled 5 Ways to Make Better Goals for 2022. I hope you'll go back and listen to that podcast at VOpreneur.com, but I want to give you just a couple of things to think about when it comes to setting your goals for the coming new year. First and foremost, you've got to have a clear goal. What is it that you want to accomplish? You can't just say, I would like to make more money in 2022 than in 2021. Because if the end of the year comes and you made $2 more, then technically you accomplished your goal. But my guess is that's not really what you had in mind. So if you're going to set a goal, it needs to be clear, it needs to be specific. I want to make 20,000 more this year. Now we're talking. That is a clearly defined goal. Same thing. I want to book more voiceover work. Well, okay, great. End of the year comes, you booked one extra job in 2022 than you booked in 2021. You got exactly what you asked for. You booked more voiceover work. So what do you really want to accomplish? I want 10 new clients. I want 20 new clients. I want new opportunities in a specific genre. I want to book my first video game in 2022. What is it? Get specific about it and make sure that you're writing all of these things down. Once you've got them written down, you got to keep them in front of you. I review my goals at minimum on a weekly basis, but often on a daily basis because, quite frankly, they're always in my head. I'm always thinking about them. I'm always trying to make sure that the things that I want to accomplish are the things that are front and center in my mind. That way, I know that I'm working with purpose. I know that I'm giving my time to the right areas. I know that I'm prioritizing the right tasks in order to get myself closer to my goals. So make sure that whatever you set for yourself, you are clearly defining them and you're getting specific. The other thing you've got to have is some form of accountability. It is too easy to backslide. It is too easy to let one missed day turn into 2 and into 3 and into a week and into a month. Think about those fitness goals that you set for yourself, those New Year's resolutions about how you were going to lose weight or go to the gym or do this, whatever. You miss one day of closing your activity circles on your Apple Watch right there, and you're like, shoot, it was one day. But then the next time it happens, you give yourself that same excuse. Well, I did pretty good the rest of the week, but I just missed it just this one day. Let it happen again. And before long, your goal of having a perfect month on your Apple Watch, on your activity circles, you've ended up missing a week's worth of it because one day at a time, it all adds up. You need something to hold yourself accountable so that you can't just keep passing the buck, so that you can't make excuses for yourself. That can come in a lot of different ways. Maybe you're going to go out and you're going to find an accountability partner. Maybe you're going to go out and you're going to join an accountability group. I run a mastermind group, and that's a big part of what the mastermind group is for. It's about holding each other accountable to our goals. One of the things that I love to do is keep a written planner. It's my Clever Fox weekly undated planner that I've got laid out for the whole entire year. So I know exactly what I'm trying to accomplish for the course of the year. I know exactly how that breaks down over the quarter. I know how that breaks down over the month. And then from there, I can figure out how to break it down from a weekly basis and a daily basis. And all of that creates accountability for me so that I can make sure that I am keeping myself on task. If you are going to accomplish your goals in 2022, you have to have some kind of a system of accountability in order to make sure that those things are happening. Here's the other thing that I would give you as a tip. Set goals kind of freak you out a little bit. I don't want you to set goals that are so completely obnoxious and unattainable, but I also don't want you to set goals that are too easy for yourself. You know, if you set goals that are too easy, then you're kind of giving yourself a pass. If you say, I'm going to make $50,000 this year, and you made $45,000 last year, I mean, that's not really a stretch, right? It's a couple $1,000. It's a couple extra jobs here and there. But if you made 40 grand last year and you say, I'm going to make 80 grand this year, now we're pushing ourselves. Now we're challenging ourselves to go to the next level. If you booked an independent video game in 2021 and you say, I'd like to book another independent video game in 2022, you're not really stretching yourself. But if you say that I want to get in with a reputable video game producer, I want to do a character on a legit big deal video game, now you're challenging yourself. Now you're causing yourself to grow. Because if you're going to get real about that goal, you're going to have to do things that are going to take you out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to do things that will create growth opportunities for you and your business. So make sure that the goals that you're setting for yourself are causing you to stretch, causing you to be a little uncomfortable, causing you to step outside of your comfort zone. I'm telling you what, if you come to December 31st, 2022, and you are not where you want to be in your business, chances are it's because you didn't set the right goals. This is one of the most important things that you can do for yourself, and I hope that you do it sooner rather than later. Sit down and genuinely think about, what do I want to accomplish by the end of the year? What are the things that are important to me? What are the things that would make me feel like I was successful when the end of the year comes? You write those things down on a piece of paper. You keep them in front of you every single day. You create accountability. You stretch. You grow. You do the thing. And when the end of the year rolls around in 2022, I promise you, looking back, you're going to be happy with the results that you find.